Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to make this as short as possible. I'm very mad, very, 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 very angry, but there's nothing I can do. I have to just take it as it is. Um, oh my Lord. So this was the trade. Um, this is, yeah, the H1 trade. There, there. Actually, I put it down here, but I was never going to because this already took this. Lord, good Lord. So it's supposed to be 284 if I remember. Yeah. No, good Lord. Good Lord. Oof. Okay. Sorry. So what was I saying? What I was saying or I saw was that if this is the I would just show it on this example. And this was because I was sharing this yesterday. Um, the purple boxes, because we cannot change the individual, every field is green, so we cannot change this. So I just made it a purple line. So purple lines are the deep premium and the deep discount. So the idea or my thesis currently is that um, price will run from so we run from deep discount. If we touch it, we went from deep premium to M minus or minus M, and from deep discount to plus M. Of course, because the deep distance is extreme, levels can always take partials heavily ahead. And price will, this is different for D, this is what I was saying. So for D plus, plus 2. So if you take D plus, we'll go to, actually it's not different, M minus. So wait a minute, I need to confirm that what I'm saying is true. Then um, that's wrong. So we can do this. This will go to plus, because we are going to the other extreme, and this will go to minus. And from D plus, you go to DM. This is what I was sharing with KX earlier. And from D minus 2 plus. So you will go to, you go further. If you are going down, then you will go further down on the first minute. And this, for this price, that is if we touch the DP or DB within that same hour or the next hour. Wait for you wait for a CSD or a FE or a KFC. So KFC at this level. And for this price, we'll do this. So this is number 2. Like we said, and price will run. The price will do this. If we run the D level within the same hourly candle. So there was a brilliant day for this. So we'll use um, and touch him on the next hour. So we have this. I should copy this so that I can paste it in the group later. Um, Saving it there. Okay. So we have this. So this is what we are working with. And I would show you Andre. And this is not why. See, we came to tap this. This is easy to buy. CS the returns buy. Easy. And where's the where we if this is we are touching this level? Of course, this is far more, but this is an extreme case where we just went through several levels and stopped there. This helps you. So we eat this. So we eat this, and this. So this 1, 2, 3 levels are this is when you can catch a falling knife per se. That is my belief, or this is the thesis I'm working with using this. It's like, where will I target? Okay, for this one, if it had hit this, it might be my first target, but by CS already it's there. Where's the further? So we have this, and this. So for me, if I bought this, I'll buy it here. This would be my final target, just 57 point, but not just. And this will have been just greed or something. And then a pullback finally might be because we also hit this. So we can retrace all this back. But this is when you catch a falling knife without, or this is what I'm trying to say. And we'll see how it failed and how it won. So we cannot delete everything. I hope you guys would bear with me with the way I'm going about it. And so let's get to it. So we start because today has been lovely. So when I was talking to it earlier today, I had shown this the D level. Let's start from 7 a.m. So we'll do the second one. So D plus to M level, just D. These black lines. So at 7 o'clock, so even those who use New York time, they're trading this. And I said, if we, so for instance, in this instance, we hit this, but we didn't touch this high, I noticed that within 3 hours, price will come back to that level, limited data. So in this instance, I want to buy. I want to buy. So apart from when I was seeing all this and I took this trade, right? I was sharing with us the loss. No, the back to B. This was my confidence. So even this, so this was opposing to what Quant says, which is we are closing here. So we should go over. This was this place. So when I was like, okay, I don't want price to come back. Price came back. We closed the game with another FEG. I was thinking this was a type 2 here. And I said type 2 would drop here. So when it hit this, I was thinking, okay, it's over. Let's buy. And that's why I was still interested in the buys. We took this down. So I was like, okay, we tap this. And that's why I was saying that this, because you see on my chart, I had an entry. I was like, that last one is not valid because it didn't close above, and that's when I closed my trade. How would we have targeted it? How would we have played it? Of course, came down. This was still in play, even though I thought it was done. But in this instance, at 8 o'clock, I'll be very bullish. If I wasn't here because I had to go to doctors. But if I'd seen this, I would buy. Why? Believe one, this high. Two, according to this, we are getting there. So this is where I would trust, where I'll be like, okay, this is 25 for this for 50. I'll have bought that. So what did we do again? We tapped this D level, this D level. If we tap the buy level, that means price is what? It continues up. It will hit this, it hit this. Holy guacamole. Okay, no. Okay, I was trying to, I thought, sorry. So price hit this, tap this D level at the beginning of the next 1 hour. Where's price going? I believe price will go up here. It can come down, and go up, but this is there. Hit this. What do we expect? I expect price to eat this. It eat it now, and then it dumped. Did it eat this? No. Now price has hit this level. That means if we open the next hour, of course, this is based on statistics. I do not believe the next hour might be down, might be a little up. If it opens up, I believe price will run up to it. If it's down, price will continue further down. But we'll see. So that's this part. But this is the part I wanted to explain. I thought maybe I didn't explain very well. So we'll see the examples from today. I took this trade, but this is not valid. So the idea is that coming back to the loss first. So, starting from here. In this instance, of course, I didn't see this because, like I said, I was at the hospital. So I didn't see that. Would I have taken this? Maybe I would have taken it. Why? I'll have trusted the CSD. Should I have taken it? No. Why? This is a type 2. We should wait for this. But I would have taken it. I would have. I shouldn't lie. I have a chance that I would 22 points now. I will have taken this trade. I started on. So with this deep premium, a CSD for me, even if I didn't take it here, once this happened, I will have. But I see reasons why it will fail, of course, because this is just a CSD at the level. I'm trusting this waiting, not forgetting that this is an expansion that needs something. It's good. But this was just like this could be anything, But mechanically, first the rules has to be very simple, and then you had more confluence. So this lost, of course. Why? Where will I be targeting? I'll be targeting this level, this M minus. What did we have next? Within this hour, did we get there? No. But within the second hour, yeah. Oh, because I know we had three. So this was the first one. This was where KX was trading and he said he felt price was bullish. And it was true because we kept ranging here and it broke out. We touched it. So the rule is if we touch this deep premium during the hour or the next hour, it's enough, a CSD sell. I was waiting. This was a 2 bar. Sorry, a type 2 rather. So this is a type 2. CSD it, I sold here and I sold when we came back to it. But the maximum it gave was 33 points. But what did I want? I wanted more because I felt, like I said, I was in a 1 hour trade and I felt, okay, price will go up. So I was expecting this. Oh, wow. See that. See the way price is recovering. And I felt price will get here. So I wanted more. I wasn't satisfied with 33 points. So this was a loss also. So yeah. And I put it here. So that is 50. That would have been 53 points. And in this instance, we eat it. Expansion, this is what I was saying. I cannot say that I would trust a CSD here. And in this sense, of course, one can say, okay, this is an OB to this type 2, or this is a type 1. This is its OB. You can sell this, but price may go because I might be waiting for a retracement, a deeper retracement. So they are in this compared to this, that's what I'm trying to say. These several conferences, let's see. Even if I was just looking for 20 points, I mean, on different entries. This is under type 1, OB. Let's delete this. Under type 1, OB. We already had the 2 bar here, CSD of this, sell it. TP here, 29.20. So if I was treating each one as every setup, there was enough type 2 CSD, return back to it because this is too low. Return back inside like halfway point or to this point, sell, exit, even if not. Type 2 again. Or was it the type 1? Okay, so sorry, type 1. So your TP is there. 18 points, you extend it further down, 20 points, you're done. Yeah, exactly. So it's like if you treat this as a type 2, 1. If you treat it as a type 1, 1. This wasn't a CSD. So it just continued up, and it was beautiful. So there were 20 point like KX took, it took 18 points, and yeah, there was 20 points here that could have made the day. So in this instance, we touch this, bam, CST. And this is what I was showing. This. And I'm safe. So 28. And this was what I was saying. It's like this, so this guy, this is its M plus, also M minus. So that's why that first one had this. And then if you are extending it further because this failed, this failed. So where's there? If this had one or this would be the final TP, and this is why I extended it down to this place actually. So it should be here. And I was thinking, why should get here? And now for this guy, I will not be in the trade again. I shouldn't be. It's already won. If I was looking at these extremes and just combining these levels. So this is what I mean. I hope it's clear. So DP, deep premium to when the deep premium of the previous hour of the current hour is hit, price usually reverse back to the manipulation leg or provide enough setup. Of course, it should reverse most times. Not it must, it should, it does, no must. But even when it doesn't, it gives enough range. Maybe this one not, but this was three. One of them gave 217. If you extended it, gave 73 on the first try, which is enough to cover your losses. Two entries, one out at 73. Definitely it has to be one out at enough to cover your points, enough to cover. You leave the rest saying, okay, I'll keep moving my stop. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't break. This is a type 2 at this level. So we take a shot, type 2 at this level, break above this. All right, I might lose interest. It doesn't, dumps. CSD, this is where my new stop loss is, does nothing, dumps, 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 dumps. So, and now it's doing nothing, but just chillaxing to go further down or not. So, this was what I was trying to show. I would not delete this so that I can show, or maybe not, it doesn't matter, there's a video. And let's go back in history to find D levels or previous. In this, I saw this in the morning. I think I just took this on demo, just very close to it. And I just felt like, okay, we've been dumping all day, maybe it will change. And I think I saw bought somewhere here up. Let's do a replay and see more. Like I said, it's still a working theory. Don't need this guy yet. You can just use CST. And I was showing us this yesterday, or not, I was showing us in the video in the morning. This hour we tapped is this year. This is our target here, this level. So the closest M level to it is M plus. Once it taps it here, I'm looking for the first CST. This is it. I'm buying this, not getting greedy. This is it. But I don't know because I don't want to play this because this will disappear. But that is 42 points. And I think he got there if I'm not wrong. Yeah, taps it. This was yesterday's price. This was when I came back to trade. Taps it. Where am I going? Yeah. Taps this here. I didn't buy this. I didn't engage price. This first tapped here. This is what I was saying. Like KX, you went to trade here on the 15 minutes. But even if we just did this as this the first CSD was here, you are targeting, yeah, because this guy, this is its level 88 point. It gave us 28 point. All right, fair enough. It lost because I will have taken off maybe one entry off. Why will I have taken one entry off? Because this is a D level. We are closing below the D level. That means even if this has not hit, price can go further down. But why not? Let's say it lost 19 points because whatever. And then it hit this second one. This was the one I got interested in. Even though it hit this, I don't know, because price was so close here. I only took this on demo. And then when this happened, I had to turn back my account yesterday, my personal account, and I was like, okay, we have to engage this. This for CSD, I didn't engage. Why? Because I was paying attention. One, this was a OB. So this was an OB to this expansion here that failed and lost. So all through the time when this was happening, it took me a few minutes to log in. And when it was, I was like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. I wasn't angry I missed this. I was like, okay, need to buy that. And I believe I put my stop maybe somewhere here or at 20 something. And this was the target. Not actually not there. There. Of course, I didn't take this up here. I think I stopped here or something. Yeah, I stopped here, 65 point. But this should have been why? Because this one was touching this, and this is the level for this. But considering this, this is the level. What happened here? Tags it, CST dies. Stop will be here. My stop is going to be, where am I targeting? This level. Enough. Taps this here, CST, that level. So this is showing me that I can lose and it's okay. Uh, but it's sorry. I can lose. So this, this, we can lose 19 points, or maybe I might be more fearful, to be honest. I can put my stop here because I can be very fearful. 39 points, read it all back here. This is enough. This is why we want, hopefully, Catherine, um, Zebus, because these are extreme levels. So it feels like price has to react at those levels. So let's look for more levels from previous day. And it's not, like I said, it's not a beat all end all stuff. It's like, of course, we've seen what, 3 losses, but most times, because it's at the extreme, it almost feels like you are catching a falling knife, or you're catching something that makes sense, actually. Maybe the wrong thing to say, catching a falling knife. It's like you are catching a level. I think it's because I wanted 20. So nothing, nothing, only the close below go down. So we are looking for purple, nothing. Ah, yeah. Monday, it's this. Like I said, of course, I prefer, this is where we then had something. Okay, this is the field expansion. We closed, this was this. We return back here. You can sell the CSD of this because this is valid according to quant. But even if I just waited for the first CSD, if I sold here, because I'm more likely to do that, or sold the retracement, but let's just do it here. This is 25 point. This is this level. Where is it? Yeah. Good Lord. 78 points. So this is watered. That's what I'm trying to say. And in this instance, we tap this. Did we do have a CSD? No. So even as a CSD, because no CSD, no CSD, price continues. So in all the example we've seen, we have seen that price wasn't just breaking through. There was something. Oh my God. Pain. A lot. This is pain. Okay, that's not nice. The other alert is not nice too. Excuse me. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So that was that. And in this instance, where did we have our trade? Yeah. It's this. What are you waiting for? Of course, this was the first CSD, but you're not crazy people. I would not take this. And I think KX took this trade. This I'm definitely taking. And my stop will be there. I don't mind that thing. And like I was saying in the morning, of course, this is straight. This should be where it ends. You can then push this down, but 61 rejects at 58, goes back to B, comes back down, rejects again at 57, goes up. If I do not take this is madness, right? Pure cocaine madness. Why again? This is the D level. If we close above the D, that means we are saying price is going to keep going up. If it goes above the D plus, price is going up. So definitely it's going up here. Madness to want this, to not take this. So that's why I was contemplating if today I would have taken the trade, because today's zone just fell. And invalidation, for example, if I was in this trade, as I didn't even take partials or anything, of course I would have taken partials. I'm not a crazy person. But this is an expansion, type 1. Validate it here, comes back here. All right, let's sell it again. Exit here. There's nothing I'm doing here. So first trade, scan trade. So this is selling in premium. So all of a sudden we are trading this range. That's what it means. We just changed it. So this is now a new hem plus, or hem. This is now the premium hem, and this is now the discount hem. Or we can even use this guy. And this if oh my God, if I do not take profit on this too, if I didn't close it again here, 50, 47. I don't even want to think. This thinking about the fact that I didn't take profit because I wanted this madness. One entry is already out here. One entry, I don't know, should be out. Jesus, I'll be pissed off at myself if I. I'm sorry, I'm talking that way. I usually try and think of what I would do in reality, because in hindsight, you're always doing the perfect thing. You are more likely to do something stupid in real life. So that's why I'm getting pissed off at myself. Uh, I was taught how to remove this. Uh, I think watermark. Okay. So thank you, Lala. In this instance, yes, Tom's, it's this both of them target. And I was saying, of course, this is Asia. I was showing this in the other one. This is Asia. It's this BAM. It's for CSD. I'm fearful, 16 points. I don't mind. And then once this another one hits again, because type 2, you can buy again. Yeah. Once it closes here and it comes back down here. Clone, you can buy. Gandalf, no bottom week. I'm buying again. Yeah. My target is supposed to be it this one, yes. So our target is supposed to be high. But in Asia, of course, I will not be awake. If in Asia I saw 27 points on two setups, I didn't actually, yeah, I saw almost 60 points on two setups, and I did not take partials, or I didn't take a trade, take it off, because I knew that this is a type 1, and maybe this is a type 1, yes, would have entered here. Oof, this would have been, maybe I put it back, I don't know. This would have been maybe a loss, and then it comes back up. Jesus, I'll be mad at myself. But in Asia, 29 points, 27 points in Asia. As I'm saying, it gives enough range. But even if I did not, who cares? Actually, I care because I should take profit. Jesus. I'm trying to see if that day, I think that was Monday, and I believe Monday gave this was what then happened later. You had so in Asia, I lost. Let's say you didn't take partial, you lost 30 points. This first trade you take, this is 1, 2. This has cover up for it. So ah, we'll look at one more examples and then I'll stop talking. Another one in Asia. This is the market open, first hour of the market. Bam, bam. Oh my God, sorry. I've forgotten. This is not only for me. Thank 62. So you've already had 62 points. Of course, I'm closing this. I'm not stressed. Jesus. Okay. It's reversal. There you go. Imagine these two levels, they're almost similar. Of course, very strong support and resistance. I'm not going to even care about this. This is enough. All right, I'm going to stop here. Um, this is it. This is what I'm doing, or this is what I'm saying. When Catherine gives us this, it's like, you see, good Lord. Oh, I love this indicator. See, made it very small because it has changed. But what did we have here? We have broken down the down level. If anybody that didn't take part, who didn't close here, if I was taking a shot, I know we are going to, once we are here and I see that we touch this, I'm exiting whatever shot I have. Why? I don't trust it again because it also touched this D level. But it might still go further down. But once again, goes up, comes back. And that is nice. So this is the rules. These are the trades. Lots of losses. Let's just say maybe uh, we have it two. So maybe if two losses are there, we can just go maybe 60% win rate, but you don't want to miss on the wins. It's what we are saying. You do not want to miss the wins. The wins, they more than make up for it. They just, and that I would take this gladly. I'll be very annoyed, but I will figure it out. And since morning, this is, I want to short here. Didn't work out. Gave 20 points. I want to short here. Okay, didn't work out. So this is not even a loss. 20 points is this shouldn't be a loss like overall. But I couldn't manage it. Like I said, it was on the account I had. I was in the hospital. So I said maybe don't trade, especially since I was in an obstetrician. So I shouldn't. And then this was that. And nothing else. We are waiting for the sell and then oh, good Lord. Good Lord. Even if it was 17, it makes up for it. It's a good day. All right. So yeah, enough talking to myself. Thank you guys. Bye.